Being strong and being stable are not the same thing. History gives us powerful contrast. On one side, you have Ronnie Coleman, one of the strongest bodybuilder the world has ever seen. 8 times Mr. Olympia, unimaginable loads, visible power. On the other side, you have Roger Federer, not known for lifting extreme weight, but known for fluidity, balance, and extraordinary longevity. Two elite athletes, two very different physical legacies. This is not about comparing careers, it's about understanding structure. Hi, I'm Yasho. I study how adults build strength that lasts, not just strength that looks impressive. At 30, visible strength dominates the conversation. Bigger muscles, heavier lifts, explosive output. It looks impressive, it feels powerful. And many adults unconsciously chase that image. But here is the quiet truth. Muscle produces force, stability distributes force. When force exceeds what joints and connective tissues can tolerate, the system compensates, and compensation repeatedly over time becomes breakdown. Ronnie Coleman pushed the limits of muscular strength, but repeated extreme loaded came with structural cost, multiple spinal surgeries, mobility limitations later in life. Again, not a criticism, just a reminder of how load behaves. Now look at Federer. His game was built on economy, controlled rotation, precise footwork, joint alignment, and movement efficiency. He played at the highest level well into his late 30s in a sport that destroys knees and shoulders. His strength was not loud, it was distributed. Here is the adult lesson. Most professionals train for visible strength, chest size, arm size, numbers on the bar. Very few train for joint tolerance. Very few ask, can my hips rotate cleanly? Can my shoulders stabilize under load? Can my spine absorb force without compensation? Because stability is invisible. You don't see tendon resilience in the mirror. You do not see joint integrity in progress photos. But you feel it at 45. You feel it when you can still sprint, when you can still lift without pain, when your body cooperates instead of negotiating. Strong is not stable. Strength is force production, stability is force management. And in adult performance, force management determines longevity. The goal is not to avoid strength. The goal is to build strength on top of stability. Because muscle impresses in the short term, structure sustains in the long term. And when adults shift from how strong can I get to how well can my system tolerate strength, progress stops being dramatic and starts becoming durable.